Who would
am
have thought that
so
Titi's
happy
Lagos
right
dream would
now.
finally come
Welcome
true?
to my new
After
apartment.
months
Look
of
how
searching
amazing
for
these
an
lights
apartment
look.
in Lagos, she finally found one. When Titi saw Baba Jaye's compound, it honestly felt like peace. The house was not luxury or anything, but the apartment was cheap, quiet, and most importantly, available immediately. To Titi, it felt like a fresh start. She had no idea that this house would become the biggest mistake of her life. The next week, Titi packed into
Oh
the
yeah, move
compound.
faster.
One
Be careful
small
with my
moving
makeup
truck
table and the
carried
mirror.
all her things
Madam,
inside while
this
she
mirror is too
directed the
heavy.
Just
movers
manage it.
around. Upstairs, Baba Jaye stood quietly watching everything. At first, Titi didn't think much about him. Baba Jaye seemed like a normal landlord. Quiet, calm, helpful. Sometimes he would help her buy foodstuff. Sometimes he would bring things for her randomly and tell her to cook and enjoy herself. Even the other tenants liked him. One day, Titi even saw him helping one neighbor's children prepare for school. So whenever her friends complained that something felt strange about him, Titi always defended him. That's just how he is, she would say. But slowly, things started becoming uncomfortable. Baba Jaye was always around, always standing close to her door, always appearing anytime she stepped outside. Sometimes Titi would suddenly open her door and catch him trying to look inside. One day, she caught him peeping directly into her room. Baba Jaye quickly acted like nothing happened. Ah, I was looking for you, he said. But from that moment, Titi started feeling uneasy around him. She became more careful. She stopped moving around freely in the compound. Somehow, Baba Jaye noticed. That was when everything changed. The same man that used to act caring suddenly became hostile. Then one evening, things got worse. Titi brought her boyfriend home, but before they could enter the compound, Baba Jaye blocked them at the gate. No man enters my compound, he said firmly. Titi was shocked because that had never been a rule before. They argued for a while, but Baba Jaye refused completely. Eventually, the boyfriend just left. That night, Titi couldn't stop thinking about the whole situation. Something didn't feel right anymore. So one day, out of frustration and suspicion, Titi decided to test something. She left her door slightly open, then stayed quietly inside her room. After a few minutes, she heard footsteps. Slow footsteps. Someone had entered her apartment. Titi immediately
I
stepped
saw
out
you
and
creep.
froze.
Get out. I
Baba
saw you.
Jaye was inside her room. Titi screamed instantly. The whole compound became chaotic as neighbors rushed outside to see what happened. But before Titi could explain herself, Baba Jaye spoke calmly. Nashi, invite me. Titi was shocked. What are you saying? But Baba Jaye continued talking like they had secretly been involved with each other for a long time. Then suddenly, Baba Jaye went upstairs. When he came back down, he was holding some of Titi's personal belongings, things she had been looking for, things she thought she misplaced. Titi immediately realized the truth. All this time, Baba Jaye had been taking them. Titi tried explaining herself, but the entire situation had already become twisted. Some neighbors looked confused, others didn't know who to believe anymore. Titi completely broke down. That same day, she packed out of the compound. Even after spending so much money turning the apartment into her dream space, she left immediately. Jaye stood upstairs watching her, smiling.